wonder when you were being here. He is a community advocate, and he also works with Davies, who's a member of House of Commons. So he's going to start out and introduce the petition.
Oh, thank you. The petition is going to be read out by Katrina, so I'm going to give the mic over to her for a minute. This is to describe everything that's in this petition.
Petition to the Government of Canada. Whereas, on August 31st, 2025, a 3-year-old girl in Welland, Ontario was violently sexually assaulted in her home by a 25-year-old man who forced his way into her family's residence. Following the apprehension of the accused perpetrator, police charged him with aggravated sexual assault on a child, assault by choking, breaking, and entering a home, and sexual interference of a child. Court documents show the perpetrator was previously convicted of sexual assault of a minor and ordered to register as a sex offender, but was released months early from his original sentence with few conditions. Under Canada's existing criminal justice system, offenders convicted of the most serious crimes will still pose a risk to our communities, are being released and committing dangerous offenses again, including targeting children. The Liberal government's criminal justice reforms have permitted crimes like this to occur due to increased leniency on bail, sentencing, and release conditions for violent offenders, including and convicted child sex offenders. Since 2025, the Liberal government have facilitated appointments to the Parole Board of Canada, which will have both increased the rate of offenders serving their sentences on parole and reduced impartially for the board. We, the undersigned, citizens and residents of Canada, call upon the Government of Canada to amend the criminal code to make bail and early release more restrictive for repeat violent offenders of sexual offenses and sexual offenses against children, to protect children and end the revolving door of justice for crimes targeting the most vulnerable Canadians. Thank you.
Thank you, Katrina. I have 5 simple questions here tonight. And when I ask the questions, I want to hear from you, yes, because I know what your answer will be. So I want to hear it loud and proud, loud enough so they can hear it down at Thorold. Are you mad on August 31st, 2025, a 3-year-old in Welland was violently sexually assaulted in her home? Are you mad?
Yes!
Sign the petition. Are you mad that this monster was able to commit aggravated sexual assault on a child, assault by choking, break and entering, and sexual interference of a child? Are you mad?
Yes!
Sign the petition. Are you mad that court documents shows this monster was previously convicted of sexual assault of a minor, but was released months early from his original sentence? Are you mad?
Yes!
Sign the petition. Are you mad under the Canada's existing criminal justice system? Offenders convicted of the most serious crimes who still pose a risk in our community are being released and committing dangerous offenses again and again. Are you mad?
Yes!
Sign the petition. Are you mad the Liberal government's criminal justice reform has permitted crimes like this to occur due to increased leniency on bail, sentencing, and release conditions for violent offenders? Are you mad?
Yes!
Sign the petition. That petition is not only here tonight for you to sign, but it's here for you to take home with you. Give it to your kids that go to high school. Give it to your buddies at work. Go to the bars. Go to the restaurants. Leave it there. Do what you gotta do to get this thing signed. The timeline is very short, and please, please help us. Thank you. And now, the man that's started all these petitions, Mr. Davies, our MP for Niagara.
Good evening, everybody. I wish this was not the first occasion for me to be speaking to residents of the city of Welland after the last election. I wish that none of us had to be here at all tonight. When I'm not even sure I have all of the words that need to be said to try to start the healing process. But the first step is changing the criminal code. For far too long, we have seen violent criminals. You've heard the phrase catch and release. We've seen that too much in our community. I was speaking to a constable here in Welland last week who had to respond to a call at the Seaway Mall. And I asked him, in his experience, in his role as a police officer, how many times he has seen the catch and release used while he was there. He said he alone, in the last 6 months, has arrested the same individual 30 times, only to see that he was released back into the community within 24 hours. This violent offender that perpetrated this unspeakable act on a young child in our community should not have been released, should never have seen the light of day. Any human being that perpetrates heinous crimes like this should automatically be labeled a dangerous offender.
Yes.
Those are the only provisions currently that provide for incarceration beyond a normal term, whatever that is. There is no normal term. Yesterday I was in Ottawa meeting with firefighters from across the country. There were 12 firefighters from Welland who were participating in the annual Fallen Firefighters Memorial in Ottawa. And my son is a firefighter here in the city of Welland, and he was there with me. I took all of them on the floor of the House of Commons to talk about what was happening in the city of Welland. The two first responders that were first on the scene were standing with me on the floor of the House of Commons. They were the first to arrive on Welland Avenue. And I can tell you that it has hurt them to the core of their souls. I spent a lot of time chatting with them. They will never get over what they saw. And we should never get over it either. But the only opportunity we have is to change the law. And if this petition does anything, this is not my petition, this is your petition. This is your voice. And I guarantee you that every signature that arrives will find its way to the floor of the House of Commons. Frankly, I don't see how the government can ignore us on this. Enough is enough. We have seen the rise in violent crime, but we've seen a rise in an absurd level of people being released back into the community without any consequences. We've heard about all the gun crimes and all the break-and-enters and the car thefts. But this kind of crime should never have happened from an individual who had already been convicted of a heinous crime against a young child. So if anything happens, I will report back to you regularly, and I'd encourage you to stay in touch with me. But tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell anyone you know to sign this petition. I was hoping to get 5,000 signatures. I think we've already got that. If I could hit the floor of the House of Commons with 50,000 signatures, that would be amazing. People are reaching out to me. People are reaching out to me from across the country when they heard it. When something goes on Facebook, it gets everywhere. And I've been messaged from people from across the country who want a copy of this petition so that they can circulate it in their communities. So look, we've started something here that I hope will have a major impact on how the government deals with criminal code amendments. So we're going to keep pushing, we're going to keep fighting, we're never going to give up. And this particular individual, in my view, should never see the light of day again.
I don't know if Steven Soos is here, but I know he did want to speak.
Oh.
I didn't. Oh, there you are. Sorry. Hi.
I want to thank everybody for coming out today. This is what a community looks like, and we all need to stand tall and united, and we need to protect this little girl, and we need to protect each other. So I'm just going to pull my statement up and give it a read, because this is so horrific and tragic. I cannot find the words, but I'm going to try my best. I have struggled to find the words to describe the revolting actions of the violent offender who brutally sexually assaulted an innocent toddler during a home invasion. There is nothing anyone can say to make this situation better. Am I cutting out here? Okay, I'll keep going. To make this situation better. It is horrendous as it gets. My thoughts and prayers are with the little girl who is recovering from this traumatic event, which will require a lifelong healing process. This little girl needs the entire community behind her. We cannot forget about her as soon as the media cycle around this grotesque travesty ends. I will be working tirelessly with my provincial and federal contacts to ensure that justice is served for the perpetrator of this unspeakable act. City officials had the opportunity to act by supporting my crime prevention and community watch motions, and the majority of councillors voted it down. I hope that we can right this wrong, and I am here to advocate for the community and to ensure that this motion is finally passed to protect you and yours. I am also pushing for the sex offender registry to become public. Exactly. These violent offenders are hiding behind this registry. We were posting the names of DUI drivers, but we don't post the names of these violent offenders. Craziness. So, I am here to offer my assistance to a community and the victims of this act. I've been in contact with the Kristen French Child Abuse Center on what has happened, and they are willing to come in and help if the family decides to reach out. So that is great. We have to make sure that we don't normalize events like this in our community. This is egregious and it should not be allowed. To the perpetrator, I have one thing to say to you. I simply hope you rot in hell. I want to end by directing everybody to my statement online about what has happened. I posted resources such as the Kristen French Center, Niagara Sexual Assault Center, Niagara Facts. So please reach out to me, and to the great representatives that we have. I'm looking at Claudette Richard, John Kiokio, Bonnie Folkens, Graham Speck. Thank you very much for standing behind us. We see you, and we're glad to have you. Thank you, everyone.
So I just want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting, and I want to say that I'm actually really happy that I see many counselors here, and I didn't invite you, so I want to say that your efforts are really appreciated. So you guys can all put statements out all you want, but actions speak louder than words. So I really hope, it's really sad that we had to go through this as a community for everybody to open their eyes and actually do something. But I do stand with Steven when we do have to get some sort of neighborhood watch back up, and where if you see a guy walking around with a ladder around some house and trying to tamper with cameras, that's not a normal thing. Nobody called the police that day. So we need to start reporting these things. I want to just let you know that little E is just the sweetest little girl. She's got these big, beautiful eyes. She's always happy. She loves singing and dancing. The little boy that was just telling, that's little E's best buddy. And this little girl here, little E's just a bit bigger than her. So this is disgusting. So we need to let them know that now our eyes are open and we're not going to let them get away with this. We're protecting our kids. So it takes a village. We've all heard it. So we need to do this. I don't know what else to say. We're going to all start lighting candles. Our Indigenous group is going to start drumming. And Mayor, do you want to say anything? Yeah. I just appreciate you coming. I appreciate you, John. I appreciate everybody for coming and Phil, everybody. So if y'all want to just kind of join in with candles, we do have some extra ones on the table. Please sign the petition. We do have some stickers if you do want to participate. Oh, let's talk about the neighborhood crime watch. We are trying to bring this back just as a community. By posting it on your door, you're taking a vow that you're going to start reporting any suspicious behavior in your community. So it all starts with us. No more sitting there with your tails between your legs and biting your lips. Like, we all need to use our voices. This is what we have voices for. So we are standing for the kids, for our neighbors. So I do have a few stickers. Unfortunately, they're not a lot, but I can get more. But I just want to thank you all for your support.
We just don't want to run out.
Showing it.
Yep.
Thank you to whoever just joined our live stream. Make sure you look around for the petition. If you do not know where to get one, please contact Corinne Perry, and she will make sure one gets one your way. If you are looking for one of those stickers that I just showed, then also contact Corinne Perry, and she can also get you one to post on your door, on your vehicle, wherever it may be. And once again, thank you guys for tuning in to this live. We appreciate your support, and we need to make change. Come on by City Hall. We will be here for the next little bit. If not, thank you guys for cheering on online, and we just really appreciate all your support. Have a great night, guys.